y'all? This is your girl Alondria Haynes, back with another video. Like, it just feels so good to just say that. Like, it just feels so good to say your girl's back, okay? She's back from her hiatus, okay? Period. Um, so let me explain. So let's just get with the housekeeping. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way. So my hair, I know y'all see these passion twists. I got some passion twists done. Was it Saturday? I think I got them Saturday, Friday. My sister did them, and y'all, my hair looks really good. I'm really loving it. Did my little edges. Did my little edges, y'all. I'm feeling myself. So yeah, I just want to give myself a break altogether. So that meant my hair was gonna be under a break as well. So yeah, that's really it. I will definitely do a full video on how I take care of my passion twist, how I take care of my protective hairstyle, because I still want to take care of my natural hair under this style, okay? Because I think it's really important to take care of your hair regardless. Another housekeeping is that I do have videos that I've already filmed prior to my hair getting done. So if you see me like posting like out of order, because I've already like pre-filmed this stuff before my hiatus. So yeah, I just want to put that out there because we don't want nobody to be confused. Like, wait a minute, this is what, like, this isn't in order. Trust me, it's gonna all make sense. But I am gonna do a video on me doing my protective hairstyle maintenance. I think it's really important to show you guys what I do to take care of my protective hairstyle while it's spring and summer. So yeah, so let's just hop into it, y'all. Like, girl, life update real fast. Life update, y'all. So first of all, I'm just thankful to be back. I'm just gonna tell you guys I love you guys. I'm just happy to say hello. I love you guys and I miss you guys so much. I just had to take a break. I really just been having a lot going on personally, my personal life, and it was affecting my, my professional life as well. Personally, I just had a lot going on. I just felt really depressed. I was very emotional. I had a lot of personal situations going on, and I just had to just like cut it out. I just had to cut it and start all over. My weight I was gaining so much weight. I didn't like how I was looking. I was just not happy with myself. I was not happy at all. I just felt really like in a dump, like not cool about any of the things I were doing, what I was saying or anything. So I just really had to take a recharge moment with myself and just realize that I need to get Alondria back together. So yeah, that's really an update. I just really took a hiatus from everything because I just needed that. I needed to just recharge. I had a lot was going on, and I just needed to get away. I just needed to get away from it all. Like, even though I don't really be around a lot of people. I don't really be around a lot of people already. Just the fact that social media is so like up and personal, like everyone knows your business. I just had to get away. So first things first, I definitely took a detox from social media. I'm technically still on it. I have not really been back on social media yet, but I'm just kind of glad I have, because I've heard so many like issues going on. And I just let you know I have that in my prayers, that all this police brutality that's killing black people, well, killing us, so just even more other crazy stuff that's been going on. So I just really needed a break from it all. It was just too much to handle. My anxiety level was high. I was depressed. I was eating. It was just a lot going on, y'all. Like, it was just I had to take a hiatus. Like, I feel like I just had to take one, because it was just like 1 minute I'm good, 1 minute I'm not. And I just couldn't handle. I couldn't deal with it. So it affected my job as well. That I just wasn't happy at my job, and it just did too much for me. So I'm glad to say that I am happy, that I'm doing really good. I feel so much better. I feel so much recharged. I feel happy. I just feel so in love with myself. And I just had to remember that I have to love myself, So that's just the life update there. I just want to show you guys that I just had to do it. I had to do it. I feel like everybody should take time for themselves and just recharge and get yourself back going. You know what I mean? So that's just that on the intro of this video. Basically, let's go ahead and hop into what I'm going to talk about today, because I feel like it's very important. I wanted to share this because this is what I've been doing the whole entire 3 weeks since I've been out. The question is, what is fasting? I have my little notes. You see, guys, I wrote my little notes. So if you see I'm looking down, I'm reading my notes as that's why. So, what is fasting? Fasting is intentionally abstaining from food or from body fluids. You're taking a spiritual purpose. It humbles your soul and fast. You can fast from whatever. You can fast from food. You can fast from drinking. You can fast from social media. You can fast from money. Anything that gains most of your attention. Like for me personally, social media and food was my issue. Like TV, like I watch a little bit of TV, but I really don't watch a lot. But you can fast from anything that takes like most of your time. Like if you have a hard time saving your money, you can fast from not buying any like only groceries, thing that you need. Just so it's just good to do a fast just to like remember, yourself and whatever. So what is the purpose of fasting? What is the purpose? Like what are you getting out of your fasting? Fasting, what the 3 points, I got this from the Transformation Church, their website. So if you see me, I got the reference from that, and I will link below what they do. That's basically what I followed as well. So the purpose of fasting is to seek answers from God. Number 2 is to pray on behalf of others, and number 3 is to break through any difficult situation. So definitely for me, all 3 was definitely what I wanted. Felt like I was not as close as I was with God. I definitely feel like I was praying for others, but I didn't feel like I was genuine. Now when I pray with others, I feel so like genuine. I feel so loved. I feel like it's work. I feel like every time I pray, I feel so good after I pray. And definitely, I wanted to break through after my difficult situation because I had a lot of difficult things going on at the time. And up next is how to fast. So there are different fasting things that people do. I kind of did like 2 in 1, I guess you could say. The first one is the intermediate fast. So basically is that you only eat 8 hours of the day, and the other 16 hours you don't eat. So it's like a 24-hour type of period. Like you only eat 8 hours. So you can pick whatever 8 hours that you want to eat, and then the rest of the 16 hours you don't eat. So I was kind of doing that as well. It's the water only challenge. I think it's only 3 or 4 days. I didn't do that personally because that was gonna be a lot for me. And then there was the juicing for a week. I tried it and I didn't stick to it. But yeah, that was just not for me at all. But the fasting I did do was the Daniel's diet, and I think how important it is because you want to stay very discreetly and with your faith. And so I did the Daniel's diet and the intermediate fast. When I say discreetly, you don't want to tell everybody that you're doing it. Like it's not like you go, oh, I am doing the Daniel's diet. This is like you don't want to broadcast that. That's definitely a personal journey for yourself. I really just told people that I was close with, or my family, or whatever. But like I wasn't going around screaming, oh, Daniel's like that's just a personal journey that you have with yourself. You can do it. I know some people do it with their church, but I just did it with myself. You want to make sure you have faith with it. Make sure you're staying with your faith as well. So basically, what is the Daniel's diet? Like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, what have I never heard of the Daniel's diet? So the Daniel's diet is basically in the book of Daniel in the Bible. Daniel, he was one of the wise men, and he fasted for 21 days to hear God. So basically, he wanted to hear God, and he wanted to get answers from God. So for 3 weeks, he did not drink any wine. He didn't eat any meats and any other rich foods. He just ate vegetables and waters for 3 weeks. So that's basically what the Daniel's diet is. I definitely read the book of Daniel while I was doing this diet because it really made me feel more connected to my goal. I didn't feel like I was just doing it just for just physically reasons. I was doing it really for spiritual reasons. So yes, that's really what it is, boss. Just the book of Daniel and how he fast for 3 weeks, 21 days, and how he got answers from God. And I have to say, it's definitely a yes for me. Basically, what contains the Daniel's diet? So you can eat fruits, you can eat vegetables, you can have whole grains, you can have other natural foods like beans, non-dairy fruits, sweeteners like sativa. I think it's like little sweeteners or whatever. Foods that you cannot eat, foods that you have to avoid, like as a plague, like you have to avoid it. and it's meat including seafood. It's white rice, white flour, and no bread at all. I don't know why I'm looking down because I should be an expert at this. You can't have any fried foods. You can't have any caffeine, no soda, so basically no coffee, no nothing that's caffeinated. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no dairy products like butter, eggs, milk, nothing like that. So all those things you cannot do for the Daniels diet. The Daniels diet is very it's you can lean a little bit. Like I mean, I did the intermediate challenge where I only ate. I started eating at like 1 o'clock and then I stop at 9. Or there are days I would like start at 8:30 and then I would end it off at like I think what 4 or 5, 6, whatever, I don't know, but yeah. So that's how I did it, and it really helped me. I really feel like the Daniels diet was really good if you are on a spiritual journey as well. That you really want to make sure you're finding God, that you're reading your Bible. I definitely read my Bible while I was and praying. I feel like it's important that you also take prayer as well, because that's the whole point, is that you're giving up something. What I would do personally, I would do the 30-minute, what's it called? 30-minute praise, something like that. I forgot what it's called. That I would spend 10 minutes of my time listening to worship music, praise and worship music in the morning. And then I would spend at least 10 to 12 minutes of reading my Bible, doing some Bible study. And then I would spend the last 10 minutes praying. Sometimes my prayer would be longer. It just depends. But I would do those 3 steps. I would listen to worship music, Bible study, and I would pray. Sometimes I would mix the two, but I always try to do all 3 of them every day. I've really been like on it, especially since I've been doing this fast. Like, it's really a game changer for me, like, for real. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically the Daniel's fast, my experience of it. Let's get into the pros and the cons. Like, I know you like, girl, the Daniel's diet is so fun. Honey, let me give you the pros and the cons. Like, let me just tell you what goes on in this diet, okay? With when you start it, okay? So the pros for me first is that you will feel so fulfilled with God. Like I know that sounds very like cliche, but like all those meats and all those like greasy foods, like it makes you feel so sluggish and so sleepy. It makes you feel like you don't really, you don't like, you're just tired all the time. Like I really felt so full with God. Like I felt like every time I would do something, I would hear the Holy Spirit. I will hear the Holy Spirit telling me, Laundra, no, don't do that. Laundra, yes, you can do that. Like I really felt like I grew a connection with God, because just how I was changing my food and changing me not being on social media, because social media can be really detrimental to your spirit, for your spirit. For me personally, because I would sit there on social media all day, be looking at these girls with their hot girl summer bodies, and all this comparison that I had with myself, that I was like, oh my God, I thought wasn't good enough. Or if I noticed like a friend that posted them having a new house, or a husband, or just whatever I was feeling, and it can make you feel really down. So with me just not having those distractions, really just made me feel so full of God, that I would just sit and just talk to God at dinner table, just like having food, like just instead of be on my phone, I will feel fulfilled with God's love. And so personally, that's a pro for me, because I I didn't grow up in church. I'm just gonna say that I did not grow up in church. We went to church, but I was never taught how to like get connected with God. Like you can go to church and not have the connection, but I've learned that, like, these past 3 weeks, that I'm growing a connection with God, and He's loving me for it. Because I've never knew, what to do. I'm just whatever. So I'm just now learning how it is to have the fulfillment with God. Another pro for me is my body feels great. Like, I lost a lot of weight. Like, I mean, I probably worked out maybe like 3 or 4 times for the whole Daniel's fast, but my body is like as best as ever been. Like, I lost maybe like 15 pounds. And I wasn't even trying to lose weight. That's the whole thing. I wasn't even trying to lose weight. I was just really doing it for spiritual reasons. But it came with it because I was eating all those greasy foods. I was eating all those glutens, all those just carbs, all those crazy stuff that goes in your body every day. And you don't give your body to break down those foods. You're just gonna be gaining weight. So the fact that I was doing the intermediate challenge, that I would only eat 8 hours a day, my body had time to digest whatever I was eating that day. So, and it just was really good because I felt like I felt like everything was just looking great. And piggyback on that one is like my skin and my hair. Y'all, my skin has never been so glowy. Like I got a little bit of like makeup on, but I have no foundation on. Like I have no foundation on. Like I have like some enhancing concealer a little bit, just a little bit, but I don't have any foundation on at all. Like, and that's saying something. Like I've been drinking my water. I mean, my skin is looking like really good. Like even when I had my cycle last week, and usually I have like a breakout, I didn't have any. Like that's crazy to me. Like, and I didn't have any issues at all. And my hair, y'all, my hair has been like growing like wildfire. Like after I take these out, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of hair growing because, first of all, like my hair, my hair grows at a normal state. But when I was doing this diet, y'all, I was getting all those fruits and berries and vegetables. My hair and skin was like, yes. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I'm like, really? Like, y'all know your girl got to get it at the mug. Like, for real? Let me fix this. I don't like how we're ducking. I think that's better. I don't know. Whatever. But, y'all, so what I was saying. So, basically, my skin, my nails, everything just been really good. Because usually my nails break off really easily because I don't like eat good at all. But lately my nails been feeling really strong. So I'm like, man, if I can get my nails done and they're gonna break off. You know what I'm saying? But yes, so another pro is that I have so much energy. Like usually, and I've been really positive. Like I've been like extra positive when I go to work, and I've been really having a lot of energy. Like usually, like I'm a school teacher, so I don't really like be playing around. Like I don't be jumping around, doing all those crazy stuff with the kids. But like my 3 weeks of doing my Daniel's diet, I had so much energy. I was jumping around, I was playing football, I was flipping, jumping. I was just having a good time because I had the energy for it. Like I would eat good and I would have a boost of energy. Like I would get a good snap, good rest. I would wake up, I feel so energized. And yeah, and then I would be so positive. Like I would be so positive about everything. Like usually the old me, I would be so like defeated if something happened. I'll be like mad if one of my kids has been wrong, and I'm like, girl, you all right? Like let's go. Like let's just So I really do appreciate that I was really more positive and I have more energy because now I've noticed when I get a little negative, I would hear my voice. I'm like, no, I don't like what I'm saying, and I'll be like, nah, let me just make sure I'm being positive, okay? And I think I already touched on this. I feel more closer to God. I feel like I can hear the Holy Spirit a whole lot more. I can hear the Holy Spirit. I can hear Jesus. I can feel like I can hear Him. Like at first, I thought it was just my conscience, but now I know that's the Holy Spirit talking to me. And I'm learning about the Bible. I've never like really thoroughly read the Bible. And when I fully read the whole book of Daniel and I read the whole book of Malachi, I was like, wow. Like the Bible is a juicy book. Like, honey, if y'all talking about a good book, it's really a good book. Like that's why they say it's a good book, and it's the truth because them stories be having you like, what? Like she did what? He did who? Like, honey, a whole mess. Really ghetto, honey. I live for it. But yes, I've learned a lot about the Bible and like just really taking time to just listen to what God is saying to me. It's really been a struggle of mine. Like just really just saying like, whoa, I'm sitting here reading the Bible. Like this is crazy to me. Like it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I really feel like I'm learning so much about the Bible, learning about God, going closer to God, learning about His Word, just everything about, just all around it. Like just and now I'm starting with Genesis. I'm starting from the beginning because I'm going to start from the beginning. And I think I'm on chapter 30 now. I think I'm chapter 30. I read about 4 or 5 chapters a day. But y'all, the Bible is something true, okay? For real, for real. It changed my lifestyle. Like my lifestyle is so different. Like the old me, y'all, the old me, first thing in the morning what I would do is I would get up and check my phone. That would be the first thing I do. Like now I don't even check my phone like until like it's time for me to go, like time for me to go to work. Like I will spend time praying. I will spend time just, you know, in the quiet, just really just trying to take in that, like thanking God for waking me up in the morning. My food has obviously changed. Like I don't really eat a lot of meat and greasy foods like that no more because I feel like my body just rejects it. Because when I had Chick-fil-A recently, I felt so sick. I felt really sick because I'm like, I love Chick-fil-A. Why am I having this problem? And I think because it was the meat. I don't know because I haven't had any fast food. So it just was like, whoa, what is this? Like I've just, like my body just was like, whoa, it was weird. So I definitely feel like my lifestyle has changed. Actually, I cooked me a vegan chili right now, and that thing gonna be so good. It's my third time making it, and y'all, it's gonna be bussin'. I feel like everything I found, it was like an alternative of what I used to eat. Like, and I was like, shoot, I can do this. Like, if I wanted to be a vegan, I can be a vegan. If I wanted to be a vegetarian, I can be vegetarian. But I'm not fully committing. I'm just saying that I do try to only eat like meat once a day, not every meal. I tried to, like I had a salad today. I had like some pink salmon with it, one of those packet fish things. But yeah, like my lifestyle has changed for the better, and I'm living for it. Like I'm living for my lifestyle right now. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? I think I already touched on this, but I definitely can hear the Holy Spirit. He talks to me. Like he always talks to me every day, every single day. Like it's like what? Like it's that deep, like for real. And body fluids are running smoothly. Like usually I would have stomach problems every time I eat. Like I would have so much issues. I'd be like, oh my god, my stomach's hurting. I can't use the bathroom because I'm eating all this dairy. Like it was just. But now I use the bathroom every single morning at the same time. You know, using the number. You know, I don't want to say it, but my body fluids are like going as it's supposed to do. Like it's just crazy to me. And last pro is that I don't have any back problems. Like usually when I have a problem, like because I ate too much and my back be hurting, it would just be like, girl, ugh, it's the food you're eating. Personally, it's the food you're eating. Like, girl, don't like it at all. My body don't like it. My body don't like it. Like, okay, girl. Okay, so let's get into the cons. I know y'all like this cons. There were cons for me personally. Let's just go ahead and hop onto it. So the first con is that you're going to feel tempted to eat what you're used to, what you're normally eating. I definitely had a lot of problems feeling tempted to eat whatever, especially when I would go out to eat with my friends and family. They'd be like, "Girl, just have a cheat day." Like it doesn't matter. Like I would have family friends that would be like, "Have a cheat day." Like, "Girl, it's okay," or like family members that don't understand. Like That's why I say be very discreet about who you're telling because it kind of backlashed on me. I'm telling a story that I have a person that I know and it was like, oh, like you're doing that? Like, are you doing it for weight loss? Like, I'm like, no, I'm not doing it for weight loss. I'm doing it because of spiritual reasons. And that person didn't understand, like, you're doing it for what? Like, it was kind of like looking at me like, what? Like, you're doing, like, so that's why it's important for you to just be very discreet of who's doing what, yeah, I felt tempted because like a lot of times I have people around me that would eat regular, and I'm just like, I can't have that. Like I just can't have that. Like, and my brother went to the military, and we celebrated for him, and we went to Olive Garden, and y'all, I was so tempted to get me that cheesy Alfredo or that lasagna. I was like, dang, I'm on this diet, so I can't do it. But my family was supportive of me, so. But yes. It was a struggle. It was a struggle, let me tell you. And let me tell you, them restaurants do not be limited on no vegetarians. They do not care about us. All they say is you want a salad, and I'm like, I don't want no salad, girl. If I want a salad, I can just get it from home, okay? But yeah, so I really felt tempted eating other things. My thing was really chocolate. Like I really love eating sweets. Like I had to figure it out, and I'm glad I did because now I don't have those problems no more. Another con for me was my stomach was hurting the first like 3 or 4 days. Like, let me tell you how bad my stomach was hurting. I don't know if it was just me, like my body was getting all those like good stuff and it was just trying to like push out that nasty stuff. But my stomach was in pain. My body was not used to eating good. I've never ate good before. Like, you gotta think, 24 years of my life, I've never ate clean. And so when I'm eating clean now, it's like my body's like, what? What is like, we're not used to this. We're used to junk. We're used to junk food. What is this you're putting in our body? Like, what? So I had to adjust because my stomach was just in pain. It was hurting really bad. Like, I couldn't use the bathroom. It was just like, it was just too much for me. It was too much for me. And I guess I touched this already. People do not understand. Like I said before, you gotta be discreet. People do not understand why you're doing it. People don't need to know why you're doing it. They don't need to know your business. But the ones that do know, they're like, they don't understand. Like, why are you putting yourself through that? Are you trying to be a hippie? Are you trying to be a vegan? Like, people think you're doing it because you're trying to like prove something. I'm like, no, you know? So that's another con I had. I had a lot of people that were like not understanding why I was doing it. I think once I do it again, I think I'm not gonna make it known that I'm doing it. I think I just told my friends and family, but yeah, I think I made a mistake telling one of my friends, and she was like, "Ooh, girl, I would never," you know. So it just kind of like goes with it, people, especially like culturally. And I live in the South, so you already know the South is like, we love us some pork, we love us some chicken, we love anything soul food related, honey. So yeah, I got some looks like, girl, what is you doing? Like, you know you don't eat like this, but it's whatever, you know. It's a lifestyle, and I love my lifestyle, and I wouldn't change it for nothing. Cravings. I already talked about cravings are one of the biggest things. Like I talked about chocolate. I had a lot of cravings. I'd be like, oh my God, I want to eat this, I want to eat this, I want to eat this. But I'm like, no, girl, just don't. And then it's a friendly tip. If you are hungry, most likely you're just thirsty. Just drink you some water, drink a whole gallon of water or some cup of water, and you will not have that craving. So really, you're just thirsty. That's just a friendly tip. And I've learned that. Like, if you think you're hungry, you're really probably just thirsty. So there's that. Another con is going to the bathroom. The first 3 or 4 days was rough. First of all, it was like, whoa, like I had to go to the bathroom, and it was like diarrhea. Like, it would just be coming out. I'm like, what is this? And y'all, let me tell you, like, going to the bathroom when you're at work and you're on this diet, it ain't that fun, okay? It just ain't. It just ain't fun, okay? So I recommend, if you got some time, try to do this on a break. Like, I did most of my Daniel's diet on a spring break, and I had access to the bathroom like right away, so I didn't have that problem. But if you don't have access to the bathroom right away, I mean, you can still do the diet, because I did it while I was back at work, obviously, but you just gotta get your body trained. Like, I would get your body trained fast in a hurry, okay? Another one is being gassy. And you're gonna eat, like, because especially I ate a lot of fiber, like broccoli, spinach, all those type of fiber type of foods. You're gonna be gassy. And I mean, nothing's wrong with being gassy because you're just relieving air out of your body, but your homegirl was gassy, okay? I ain't even gonna front. Like, I don't even want, like, TMI, I know this is a TMI moment, but your girl was gassy. Like, I would be like, dang, shawty, because I'm lactose, basically, I'm lactose tolerant. And it was like one of those, like, girl, like, but I got my body under control, and it was like, I needed to. Another con is that you can get bored of what you're eating. Like, a lot of times I got bored of eating the same thing over and over and over. Like, I was tired of eating salads. So I got really creative. At first, like, the first 3 or 4 days, I was eating salads, and I'm like, I'm tired of eating salads. I'm sick of it. And it's funny because I had a salad today. But I was bored of my food. I was bored of the choices. And I was like, I'm sick of this. This is so boring. Like, I felt like I was, like, restricted. But I got creative. I found, like, all the foods that I like to eat with meat. I had it with black beans. Or, like, I love tacos. And I had, like, me some lettuce tacos. It was just, I got creative. And I really enjoyed the things I came up with. And some of them I didn't like. Like, I don't like zucchini noodles. I'm sorry. I just don't like zucchini noodles. Y'all have to tell me how y'all make y'all's. Because when I made my zucchini noodles, that was not it. Like, I figured it out. Like, I figured it out on my last try, literally. Like, I figured it out, and it was like, okay, like, and I couldn't get it right after that. So there's that. And I'm gonna have a video on all of. I'm gonna have a separate video. I already filmed it already of like what I ate in a day video with my Daniel's diet. So you're gonna see both. I have two of those already filmed. So I'm gonna show you guys what I was eating during the Daniel's diet. So that's already been filmed. I just didn't want to share it until I showed you guys this video. And then my last con is that it was hard to find alternative foods. Sorta, I guess, because like for me it was cheese. That was the hardest thing to find, was finding dairy-free stuff. Everything else wasn't that hard because I can just have beans and just, you know, mix it or whatever. But non-dairy stuff was hard. Like, it's still hard to find because I'm still like, don't eat anything dairy. That issue was hard, like for real. I was like, yo, I got to figure something out because I can't do this. I can't, for real. Yeah, so those were my pros and my cons of the Daniel's diet. Let's just conclusion. So I think it's always important to I feel like it's always important to do it. I feel like it's always good to recharge. I definitely recommend the Daniel's diet. I feel like if you need a break from life, do it. And then my thing was, I forgot another pro. I forgot another good pro is money. I did not spend a lot of money on this stuff because meat, it can be expensive. And if I ain't buying no meat, I can buy more vegetables and fruits. So really, that was another good pro, that I didn't have to spend no money on my groceries, because like it was dirt cheap. Like for all I'm buying is vegetables. But that's just really what I want to say on the pros. I forgot about that, mention that. But yeah. But I feel like everybody, back to the conclusion, I feel like everybody should do it. Even if you're not a Christian, you might not do the Bible part, but doing the diet part is like, you're gonna feel some improvement in your life. And then also when you're doing it with like reading in the Bible and praying, it's like you've just been like reborn. Like you felt like you were doing something, now you doing something, girl. Like, I'm telling you, I feel like everybody should try the Daniel's diet. It's definitely good to do it. I think most people do it in the new year. I think they do it in the beginning of the year, and they do another one 6 months after. I think, I'm not sure, but let me tell y'all, like after I did my Daniel's diet, I was like, girl, like you couldn't stop me. You could not stop how I was feeling. I was happy. I'm still very happy. And it's like I got blessings and blessings while I was doing it. Like, I got so many blessings just doing the Daniel's diet. I felt like things were happening so fast and good for me that I was like, wow. Like, why was I not doing this earlier in my life? Like, not having God in my life, y'all, I don't understand how. I just don't understand. But it just changed my life personally. It's just great to do. Like, I really got closer to God. I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about me. Like, taking time, just being quiet, meditating, praying, and just learning the word. It's just great. I feel like everybody should try it. If you're really going through a lot, or even if you're not even going through anything, you just want to do it. There's no better time starting it now. Like, facts. Like, I feel like I'm going to do it every 6 months. Just to give myself a recharge in life. But my lifestyle's changed. Like, I'm gonna read my Bible every day. I'm gonna read my Bible every day. I'm gonna do my Bible study. I'm gonna pray. I'm going to be listening to the word. I'm gonna listen to worship music, praise and worship music. Like, I'm really taking this step of my life to like a whole other step. Like, it's crazy. I need to make sure I have more options next time. Having more options than just some salads and some black beans, okay? Because your girl just been doing whatever. But yeah, that's really completes my video, y'all. I really am excited about my journey. I'm definitely going to be filming more Christian content. I know y'all like, girl, what? Like, are you still doing hair videos? Yes, I'm still doing hair videos. I told you guys I already have videos already filmed prior to me doing this. So I'm going to post those first, but I did want to show you guys where I've been. Where's my hiatus? Like, why, girl? Where have you been? Like, and this is where I am. I've been getting myself back with God and getting myself back. Like, it sounds so weird to say. Like, I know people like, oh, you're corny. Like I know it sounds corny, but I really got in touch with God, and it's just I just want to share that with you guys how important it is just to not feel, not feel like I don't know, not a weirdo, but like I'm just happy. Like I really want to share this because I want someone just to be as happy as I am. Like the blessings that I've gotten a new job. I'm looking at getting a new place. Like and my money is just increasing. Like my weight, like everything is just going up for me. Like that's what I'm saying. Like and it's just the power of prayer and having God. Like I didn't have this 3 or 4 weeks ago. I didn't have this happiness 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was depressed. Like I really had a lot going on, and now I can say that your girl's back. Like, I mean, I'm back and better. Like not even that I'm back. Like, but I'm better. So I feel like this fasting really changed my life. And if you want to change your life, I feel like it's important to do it. Just do it. Like what can you lose? Like just do it. Like if you're doing it for weight loss, it's great for weight loss. If you're doing it for spiritual reasons, you do it for spiritual reasons. But I'm just doing it just to get closer to God. And honestly, I don't share that with you guys. Just share you guys what was going on. But that's all. I'm rambling. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna be posting probably back to back just to get these old videos out of the way so I can show you guys my new content. But I do want to have more Bible content up, Christian content up as well. Show you guys all those things. So if you like my video, if you like it, please like and subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya, love ya, love ya. Y'all see my edges? My edges is laid, honey. Like, laid. That's part of the point. But, alright, you guys. Love you guys. Bye!